Alright, spawning in the lower location, we have Ray playing for Chobo Team 6 as our orange Protoss player. And spawning up in that north location, as our red Protoss player, we have Carbon for Team Rival Gaming. So, for those not familiar with it, the Chobo Team League is a league of players anywhere from bronze to diamond to have fun, learn more about the game, and compete in a great team format. It's surprisingly similar to Pro League in format, in that it is a format where all the matches are set beforehand rather than an all-kill sort of thing. And matches are played whenever the players have time throughout the week. So all matches are played regardless of whether a team has already won or not. So I will have all of the sets that were played. I believe there's one walkover in this group, but the rest of the games were all played. Anyway, so what we're seeing so far is pretty similar timings. Don't see any gas yet for Carbon, just a gateway, whereas Ray does have gas coming down already. Got our first real deviation, but not much of a deviation, as now Carbon's getting that first gas, guys. Kind of scouting around with that probe, seeing what he can see, making sure there's no weird proxy shenanigans going on. Ray hasn't sent out a scout yet. Ray getting down that Cyrecord just a little bit earlier because his gateway was just a little bit earlier. So in general, Ray's timings are just a little bit tighter at this point in the match. But probably not enough to matter, honestly. However, Carbon does actually have more drones out, so... Ray just finishes that first Zealot as Carbon's drone scouts around the base. That Zealot's going to chase that drone out of there, but... or probe. Just calling them drones. But anyway, probes are much faster than Zealots, so the probe can kind of roam around the base indiscriminately until a stalker comes out, but that stalker is just about to finish, which will definitely either take down that probe or at least shoo it out of the base. Yep, that probe is heading all the way home, and looks like it's going to be chased for a little bit by the stalker and Zealot, but they're not going to catch it, so they choose to stay there rather than move out on the map. Oddly enough, being pushed by that probe there, kind of amusing. I actually do choose to go out and take map control, which makes perfect sense. So far, our builds are seeming pretty similar. However, rather than making a Zealot, we have more gas-intensive units coming out for Carbon so far, with a Stalker, a Sentry, and his mothership around. 2 more gateways on the way for Ray. Both of their warp gate timings are, pretty similar, about as similar as their Cybercore timings were, so. Robotics facility coming down here for Carbon. As those stalkers and all those early units of Ray start poking at this natural expansion that's starting to go up. Most of them were held back by the force field from that sentry, so he does seem to have a fair bit more forces than Carbon has available. So he's going to at least have to use that photon overcharge. Not sure if he just has enough energy for a photon overcharge. Should probably be throwing it off pretty soon, but Mothership Core rather running around, and the Mothership Core is tight before it gets that photon overcharge off. And with 4 Stalkers and the Zealots still in his base, This is not looking that good for Carbon up here. More weapons coming for Ray as this early aggression is almost certainly ended the game already. That Immortal is not going to finish, as that is, and Carbon says, why did his overcharge not go off? I don't know either, Carbon. I wish I did. That might well have saved you. Anyway, that'll be it for that game. Another quick one as set 3 also taken by Chobo Team 6 over Team Rival Gaming. That's 3-0 so far for Chobo.